As I'm sure all of you guys probably know by now, we will be getting a LEGO Marvel collectible minifigure series that should be releasing later this year in September. And it's going to be based off the Marvel Disney Plus series, so we're going to be getting minifigures from shows like WandaVision, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, and also What If. And we actually already know every single minifigure that's going to be included in this series. We are still a long way from getting official images or anything, but I thought it'd be really fun to take a look at some custom edits I made that would kind of give you an idea of what to expect later this year. So think of this as like a preview to the actual Marvel CMF series. I actually have a lot of fun making these minifigures, and pretty much what I do is that I take official LEGO images of these minifigures, and then I edit them in Photoshop to give them these entirely new designs and almost make our own custom CMF series here. But this CMF series is based off the upcoming one, so it's more of a preview, not really a custom one. Anyways, before we go ahead and take a look at all the figures here, I did want to give a quick reminder that the giveaway for $100 worth of your choice of LEGO sets is still going on, so you could actually win a bunch of the really amazing upcoming LEGO Marvel superhero sets for summer 2021. All you got to do to enter is make sure you are subscribed, follow that link in the description, and sign in with your YouTube account. That's it, super simple and 100% free. Also, it turns out less than 7% of you guys are subscribed to the channel, so make sure you subscribe because it's free and you'll get a chance at winning some free LEGO sets. Anyways, back to the video. So I'm pretty sure you guys already know every single figure that's going to be included in this CMF series, but for those that don't, I thought I'd just go through it real quick. So we will be getting Wanda in her Scarlet Witch outfit, White Vision, Monica Rambeau, Sam Wilson as Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Loki and Frog Thor, Lady Loki, Peggy Carter as Captain America, a zombie Captain America, Steve Rogers as Spider-Man, Black Panther as Star-Lord, and finally Gamora as Thanos. So that's pretty much every minifigure that's going to be included in this series. Now let's take a look at some of the minifigures here that I actually made. So I've actually already made a video on some of the custom edits I've made for some of the minifigures on this list, that being Sam in his Captain America suit, the Winter Soldier, Black Panther as Star-Lord, and finally the zombie Captain America. So this is a really quick look at these 4 minifigures I made before, but now let's take a look at the new minifigures I made based off this same series. So the first one here is actually one that I made quite a while ago, I just never showed it in like a video or a thumbnail or anything. This is Wanda in her Scarlet Witch outfit. I made this one right after that final episode aired for WandaVision. Overall, I really did like that show, although the ending did kind of drop the ball for me a little bit. But one of the coolest parts about the show was her turning into the Scarlet Witch, especially physically in her new outfit. So I tried to capture that the best I could here in LEGO form. This is based off the Scarlet Witch that we got in the Captain America Civil War set. I believe it was called the Airport Final Battle. It was a really cool set, and this minifigure was pretty awesome in that. But what I pretty much did here was morphed her hairpiece to add her little crown thing. I also morphed her eyes so it actually has the red glow, and then added a bunch of custom printing all throughout the figure on her torso and legs, which should be quite accurate to how she looks in the show. Then I gave her some dual molded arms as well as some dual molded hands, which we don't actually get officially in LEGO sets. But who knows, maybe they'll start including it with this CMF series because she could really use some. Anyways, one key thing that I really hope they include in the official minifigure here is that cloth piece that goes over her legs. It pretty much helps complete the entire look of her minifigure, and I know in the endgame version that we're getting later this summer, she doesn't actually include this piece, and I honestly think that's a big mistake, especially since LEGO really never includes leg printing on their Marvel minifigures, so including this piece gives it that little bit of extra detail. Anyways, this was a really fun minifigure to make, and one of the most highly requested ones, I think. From that rumored list, I do think this is one of the minifigures I'm the most excited for, so I can't wait to see what it looks like officially. Anyways, next up here we have President Loki. Now we have gotten some looks at the Loki TV series, but I'm not entirely sure what his official suit is going to look like, but we have seen him in this President Loki outfit, so that's what I thought I'd go ahead and make for this custom minifigure. I'm really hoping the official minifigure isn't this President Loki outfit because I'd much rather get his actual attire. Anyways, this is a fairly simple minifigure. It is using the headpiece and the face print of the Loki that we got in Thor Ragnarok. Then I gave him a custom torso print here, and I also gave him a button saying vote for Loki. Then I also added some printing on the top of his shoulder there to represent his torn suit that we see in the trailer. Other than that, I think it's a pretty simple minifigure, but that's pretty much how we've seen him in these trailers. He's wearing a lot of dress clothes, but I'm sure he gets an actual outfit at some point, and I'm assuming LEGO will base their minifigure off of that. Anyways, I think this is a cool looking figure, and I can't wait to see the official one. Alright, next up here we have Peggy Carter as Captain America, or I guess you could call her Captain Britain. This one is actually a little bit different from the comic books because I think in the comic books she actually turns into Captain America. I'm not too familiar with Marvel comics or anything, so I could be wrong on this, so if you guys do know, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, we have gotten little glimpses of what Peggy Carter is going to look like as Captain America in the What If series. And her suit is fairly similar to Steve's, it just has the Union Jack all over it instead of the stars and stripes that we're used to. So I based this minifigure off of that. I gave her a custom torso piece here that goes over the regular Captain America suit that we got in LEGO before. And then I did the same thing with the shield here, replacing the star with the Union Jack. And just to add some extra detail, I also gave her some dual molded arms and legs as well. She's actually using Jyn Erso's face here. I thought this was the closest to capturing her look. And the hairpiece here is actually from Rey from Star Wars The Last Jedi. Specifically the one in her Jedi outfit. I just thought that hairpiece was the closest thing I had in my collection to Peggy's hair in the show. Now we have gotten some other leaked images from the What If series showing that she will almost be wearing a mask on top of her face as well. So I'm not entirely sure how this character is going to look. We'll just have to wait and see when What If drops in August. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for Peggy Carter as Captain America. And our next minifigure here is quite similar. This is Steve Rogers as Spider-Man. So also based off the upcoming Disney Plus series What If. And instead of a character turning into Captain America, this is Captain America turning to another character, that being Spider-Man. Now this figure is actually kind of the weakest of the rumors on this list. The whole list is rumors, so you do have to take that with a grain of salt, but they do come from some pretty reliable rumors, so they should be right. Anyways, I really do feel like they got this one wrong, just because if you ever look for Steve Rogers as Spider-Man, nothing really shows up. Like, we've gotten a lot of leaked info from the What If series. We've seen Black Panther as Star-Lord, Gamora as Thanos, Peggy Carter as Captain America, even the zombie Captain America. We've seen a whole lot, but there's been no mention of this. So how true this rumor is, I can't really be sure. I just thought it'd be fun to make a minifigure on it anyways. And pretty much what I did here was take the Spider-Man Homecoming outfit and kind of merge it with the stars and stripes of Captain America. So I inverted the colors. I turned the red to blue here and the blue to red. I also added some brown boots and gloves to give it more of a Captain America feel, and added the classic star on his chest there to replace the spider, and I think it looks pretty cool. I did have to keep the face relatively the same just to give that Spider-Man feel, also the webbing as well. But other than that, I do think if there was going to be Steve Rogers as Spider-Man, it would kind of look something like this. So this one wasn't based off of official images or anything like that. I had complete creative freedom when it came to making this, which made it a lot more fun. But yeah, as a concept, I think it looks like a cool minifigure. Not sure if we're actually going to be getting it, but either way, I'm still really excited to see what the official figure will be. Anyways, there's your look at the 4 new customs I made. I thought we'd go ahead and look at the last 4 as well real quick here. So first up here, we have Sam Wilson as Captain America. This is the minifigure that I'm looking forward to the most out of this series, just because I love the Falcon and Winter Soldier so much more than I thought I would. I'm really hoping this minifigure includes some molded wings, but yeah, I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. Next up here, we have Bucky as the Winter Soldier, and this one is actually a purist minifigure, and that means that it's completely made out of official LEGO pieces. So no customizing here on my part. I just took official LEGO minifigures and switched and swapped some parts to make this figure. The torso and arm here are from the exclusive Endgame Winter Soldier. It was a very rare set, but I was able to get my hands on it, and because of that, I was able to make this really cool looking minifigure. But yeah, I'm sure the official minifigure will look something close to this. Next up here, we have Zombie Captain America. Pretty much what I did here was take the Nomad Captain America outfit from Infinity War and added a zombie on top of it as well as his helmet. Then I added a little bit of blood and darkened up the prints a little bit just so it looks a little bit more destroyed and zombie-like. But other than that, it's a pretty simple edit. And next up here, we have Black Panther as Star-Lord. What I pretty much did here was take the actual Star-Lord minifigure and recolor all of it to match Black Panther's color scheme. So I changed the skin tone here, gave him a purple jacket, and also messed with his helmet as well to give him purple eyes. Then I removed the hair and replaced it with a curly hairpiece to match Chadwick Boseman's. And the official minifigure for this one is going to look a lot like this custom one, just because it's more of a simple design in the actual show. It's pretty much a recolor of Star-Lord. And I just thought I'd mention this one as well. It's not really a custom minifigure. This is White Vision. I just took the regular Vision minifigure and then recolored him to be white. And this is pretty much what you can expect for the official White Vision minifigure. It's probably just going to be a recolor of the official one that we've gotten before. And honestly, that's not a bad thing because that minifigure does look pretty great. And last up here, I actually made a blind bag of what I think it would look like if it was in stores. I tried to match the Disney Plus blue color scheme here, and I think it turned out pretty nicely for the most part. I kind of hacked this together at the last second just because I thought it would be pretty cool to see. But yeah, there's your look at some of the custom edits I've made for this upcoming LEGO Marvel CMF series. Make sure to let me know what you guys think about these custom minifigures down in the comments below, and also make sure to let me know what you guys think about this upcoming CMF series. Which minifigures are you most excited for, and which ones are you planning on picking up? Also, what do you guys think about having so many What If minifigures in here? Are there characters that you think were left out, and if so, which ones? Right off the top of my head, I'm thinking of John Walker and Zemo. I really want these two in the minifigure series. series, but I doubt we're going to get them, which is kind of a shame. But as usual, this list is based off rumors, so make sure to take all of this with a grain of salt. I have a lot of fun making these custom minifigures, so I'm going to continue to do so. It's just pretty fun to theorize about what we might get in the future. Also, if you guys haven't had a chance to enter the giveaway, make sure to do so. But that will pretty much do it for me. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.